Welcome back to Tech Pulse, where we bring you the latest breakthroughs shaping science, tech, and the future. Before we dive in, quick reminder, hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. All right, here's today's headline. Scientists directly date dinosaur eggs for the very first time.
Wait, hold up. Did you just say they dated dinosaur eggs? Like swiping right on fossils?
Not quite. What I mean is, scientists have figured out how to directly measure the age of dinosaur eggs themselves, not just the rocks around them, and it's a huge deal in paleontology.
Okay, yeah, because normally, correct me if I'm wrong, they just kind of estimate ages based on volcanic ash layers or something nearby, right?
Exactly. Traditional methods rely on dating surrounding rock, but this new technique, it uses uranium-lead isotope analysis directly on the eggshells. Think of it like using an atomic stopwatch that started ticking the moment those eggs were laid.
Atomic stopwatch. Nice. But you gotta unpack this uranium lead thing for me. I hear uranium and I'm picturing glowing green rocks.
Fair point. Here's the simple version. Uranium is unstable. Over time, it naturally decays into lead at a steady rate, like sand trickling in an hourglass. By measuring how much uranium versus lead is in a sample, scientists can calculate how long the hourglass has been running. That tells them the age.
So it's like if you open the hourglass halfway and you see how much sand has moved, you can back calculate when it was flipped.
Exactly. And here's the wild part. They used a micro laser to vaporize tiny spots of the eggshell, turning minerals into a mist. Then a mass spectrometer counts the uranium and lead atoms in that mist.
Okay, that sounds like something out of Star Trek. Like, just zap the egg and boom, 85 million years flash on a screen.
Not quite that instant, but yes. Their results showed the eggs were about 85.91 million years old, give or take 1.7 million years.
I love how scientists casually say plus or minus a million years. Like, if I showed up late to a meeting by a million years, you'd still be waiting.
True, but in geological time, that's super precise. In fact, this is the first reliably dated fossil evidence from China's Qinglongshan site, where they found more than 3,000 fossilized eggs.
Whoa, so it's not just one egg, it's like an entire prehistoric omelet buffet.
Something like that. But here's where it gets even more interesting. The eggs are tied to a critical climate period. When these were laid, Earth was going through a cooling trend after the super hot mid-Cretaceous hothouse conditions.
So the dinosaurs were literally laying eggs during global cooling?
Yes, and the species, Placoolithus tumiaolingensis, had really porous eggshells. Researchers think those pores might have been an adaptation to changing climates.
Porous eggshells, like extra air vents for the babies?
That's one way to picture it. But Dr. Zhao, the lead scientist, suggested these adaptations may have been an evolutionary dead end, meaning this dino family might not have survived the cooling shift.
Man, that hits deep. Like, we tried to adapt, but nope. Evolution can be brutal.
It is, and this research feeds into the bigger debate. Were dinosaurs already declining before the asteroid hit 66 million years ago, or was the asteroid the sudden killer?
Right, I've heard that debate. Some say dinos were already fading out. Others say they were thriving until that giant rock ruined the party.
Exactly. What makes this new uranium-lead method powerful is it can create precise timelines. Instead of guessing, scientists can now build chronologies of dinosaur eggs across regions.
So basically, this gives us a Netflix timeline of when different dino families were still laying eggs and when they disappeared.
That's one way to frame it. The researchers want to expand sampling across multiple basins in China to track dinosaur migrations during cooling.
Wait, migrations? Like following the good weather?
Exactly. Eggs could reveal not just how dinosaurs evolved, but how they responded to climate change, where they moved, which species adapted, and which didn't.
That's wild. I never thought of eggs as climate detectives.
That's the beauty of it. Fossil eggs aren't just shells, they're windows into Earth's environmental history.
Okay, but side note, did the scientists break the eggs to do this test, or are we good on omelets?
They used microsamples, so the fossils are still intact. No omelets were harmed.
Good, because I was about to be mad on behalf of dinosaurs.
Fair enough.
So, bottom line, this technique could totally change how we understand dinosaur extinction, climate change, and evolution.
Exactly. As Dr. Zhao put it, such findings can transform fossils into compelling narratives about Earth's history.
Ooh, that's poetic. Fossils as stories. I like that.
And that's where we'll wrap it. Today we explored how lasers, uranium, and a little dinosaur eggshell dust are reshaping paleontology.
If you enjoyed this trip back 85 million years in time, make sure to like, comment, and of course, subscribe to Tech Pulse.
I'm Zapper,
And I'm Puck.
and we'll catch you in the next Pulse of Tech.